Like I said, he's playing with a different set of rules.
But the Lakers are going to get a third opportunity, which usually spells real danger.
What a difficult shot. What a difficult shot.
That's a tough shot.
Wow. Turning back the other way, falling away, doing a great job of.
Smith fronting LeBron, they still get it to him. Mid-post to low post, and he scores.
His teammates have to find a way to get him the ball.
Collins has taken 6 shots thus far, 2 of 6. LeBron starts the second quarter with a jumper over Lowry.
No Lakers yet to hit double figures. James has that long streak of at least 10-point games, and he hits on the turnaround. He's up to 8.
LeBron against Hardaway Jr. Clock at 12, he'll turn and fire, and it falls in and out and back in again.
They led 63-53. Denver has a 50-17 run. 50-17. LeBron turns at the base, count it, and one.
To do anything they want offensively, as you see the foul that they called on Watson as he hits the elbow.
Back to the hoop, one-on-one with Wagner. Again, trying to back him in. And does, and puts it up. That one's going to count. He gets the whistle, and he gets the basket and one.
Had him set up perfectly for it as his toe was going across the lane. That way you can unlock your hips and get to the hook. He just decides to shoot it.
I'm just going to say it brought tears to my eyes seeing him holding and hoisting another trophy with yet another team. So, yeah, Freddie Freeman, always.
Everybody crying for different reasons. James sticks the jumper of his career. James dives in and banks it home. Presented by State Farm. LeBron James doing a little bit of everything tonight, Legs.
Yeah, and he didn't really get out of the gate.
Now Morant has James. 7 to shoot. LeBron looking to back down, get physical, leans over Morant, banks in. Like I said, he's playing with a different set of rules. You miss us, Jonathan. We know you do.
I'm going to be really honest.
Veet got a hand on that. As LeBron gonna back down, go to the corner, shoot a tough shot, hit it.
Julius Randle, he's able to just kind of go away from the defense and shoot that lefty hook shot.
Conley, beg your pardon, make it Randle, backing down on Dunn and knocks it in. Kind of a quiet night. Last time these two teams locked up.
In college, he's one of the best pick-and-roll point guards I'd ever seen play at the college levels. Just a master at the craft.
Randle taking the bump and scoring.
Now 3 of 5 from the floor. 8-point Minnesota lead. Randle able to flip it in, took advantage of the side.
Randle. Going at Crowder. The fadeaway. It's good. 21.
How about Jaden hasn't scored in this game, but he's a plus 13 to lead Minnesota.
Doing the little things. Randle puts it up and in. 5 straight points. Here's Alexander Walker over to Randle. We are tied up at 26. Randle hanging and scoring. Randle. Gonna go at Brooks. Puts it up. Soft touch. Got the bounce. And he is jawing at Dylan Brooks.
So right box post up for Julius Randle. He's able to just kind of go away from the defense and shoot that lefty hook shot like that, which is so beautiful.
He doesn't have numbers. And now it's Randle. Likes to match up with Brooks. Put it up. Bucket. And the foul.
You're not going to bully Julius Randle down there in that situation. I know he's got a lot to like about his game. He stays in his lane. That's what I like about him. He doesn't have a jumper yet. He'll get that.
Randle another J.
All 2 for 3 from downtown. He's been shooting it at 46% so far this season. Randle rolls it in.
I think I'm past the point of where
like,
my birthdays are like a huge celebration.
I'm sorry.
Julius Randle got smoked for everybody guarding him tonight. He's up
Just a couple days ago.
Randle got the bucket and the foul around Keegan Murray.
Inside. Be Devil Dallas.
You know, he's always played well against the Mavericks.
And Vliet to inbound. They do go into Sengun. Going for a quick tool, and he'll flip it up and in. 5 of 5 shooting.
He's super physical, and I think that's pretty clean. They say hook, but it's just good footwork.
McDaniels recovers, and now it's Sengun. Going at Gobert, fades and hits. Alperen Sengun has been putting in for the...
Knocks himself right into Van Vliet.
Flying through like a bowling ball.
Yeah. It's a hard job.
Sengun has it batted away, recovers and scores. Third quarter underway here at Target Center. Sengun backing down Gobert. He was 1 for 6 in the first half, and man, got great low post position there.
Remember that wild game between these two teams here last year. Sengun down low, Avdia backed him down, got the hook up and in.
We feel it. Well, we've always loved it here with the Rockets. We've been family for a long time.
Deep position that time by Sengun, who's had a pretty rough first half, was able to score there.
That left hand extension allows him to get it off. Stay down, don't go for the head fake, he'll give you plenty of them.
Spinning pass for Lopez. He's got another, and Sengun with 11 points.
Shows into the lane, then spins baseline off the glass. Pretty move again. Sengun posting on Sarr, rolling through the lane. And that's easy work. The Alperen Sengun, he's now one-on-one Towns. Hook shot again in the lane, rolls through, soft rims for Sengun tonight at Toyota Center.
Let's see if New York goes and doubles Sengun.
Will shake and bake, rolling through the lane again, 2 more, 21. Alperen Sengun, 9 of 13 from the floor, 21 points, 13 rebounds, and 3. Allowed the Knicks to take away 2/3 of what was a 15-point deficit with just over 2 minutes to go in that first half as the Rockets' first possession result.
He had to adjudicate that one.
He did. And regulate.
Sengun. And crafting inside. Be Devil Dallas.
You know, he's always played well against the Mavericks. Just
Ahmed Thompson. Now to Sengun. In on Mamu. And now that's 12 for Alp.
Who's the big fella for these type of situations? It doesn't matter now. You put LeBron.
1 for 6 from downtown. Yeah, 11 of our 14 shots have been three-point shots. Now Holiday defending Jackson, who scores over, and that's 10 in a row for the Grizzlies.
Jaren backing down against Jones. Wheels inside, hooks it up and in, and the foul.
I like that play there. And let him go to work. See, will the double team come? You see Herder there just faking and fading, faking and getting back. Not, but it's also something that they need to work on as they continue to move forward, because you're going to have some half-court offense with Jaren. Make something out of nothing on that post move.
Jaren again, a screen, a throwback for Smart. Jaren now posting up against Murphy. Backs him down, hooks and hits again.
Every time. Don't let them off the hook. The double team doesn't come quick enough. He's able to get to the area.
Jaren. And the foul. Got by Rupert.
Our pinnacle effective advice was the Grizzlies to convert turnovers. Right now, they got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Jaren off glass.
And it was, you could see that he was going to be the new Bruce Brown, but with a little bit more offense this season.
Jaren against Saric. Mismatch.
Here, Jaren Saric trying to take away that left.
Career best in terms of made threes per game. He's almost at 3 made triples per contest.
I just think his rhythm on his shooting from deep is just so much better. The pace on his shot is better.
Guess who becomes the biggest dog? Triple J.
Got a mismatch with Johnny Davis here. No double coverage.
They did just that to get them baskets.
Now LeBron James guards Jaren. Jaren. Yes, and the foul.
Use the big fella for these type of situations. It doesn't matter now. You put LeBron James.
Jaren backing down and hits the hook.
I love when Jaren gets the basketball.
Jackson backing down Council. Rookie trying to draw the charge. Doesn't get it. Make it 24 and counting tonight.
Ball in Jaren's hands. Hooks and hits again. Jaren against Simmons. Leans in, hooks and hits.
Just give him the ball. Right? Yeah. You don't have to do all the other. Just give him the basketball and see if they're going to double team. They haven't doubled him the entire night.
He was 8 of 12 from 3 coming into tonight's game. He cans that 3. Jaren backing down against Simmons. He hooks, he hits. 18 for Jaren Jackson Jr. Marcus against Nasumu. Jaren backing down in a crowd, puts it up and in. Boy, the Grizzlies wanted a foul, and they probably were justified with wanting it. Jaren backing down against Banchero, backing him down, hooking and hitting Jaren Jackson Jr. And you said he was locked in.
Through the arms here on the outstretched arms,
DeRozan going to try and post up Van Vliet. Off the turnaround, DeMar DeRozan, hotter than fish grease right now. He has really picked up the pace.
Everything on DeMar DeRozan, but this was the previous possession, and Fred VanVleet.
I cannot believe that was fully intentional. Yes, I agree with you.
That's Magic Johnson level passing. DeRozan from the short corner. Trey Lyles, safe to say, has found his rhythm offensively. Katie throws it into the block to DeMar. Races up over Shake Milton and scores it. Baji right into him. They go right back to DeRozan. Rinse, repeat, remix, bucket. He got it like that. Ooh, he is like that.
DeRozan against Richardson. Now the baseline turn and splash and the foul on Richardson.
Makes it look easy, backing down, getting to the body, and then just shooting right through the arms here on the outstretched arms. Rich making contact with the
pass out. Spins off JC, tough shot, rolls it home.
Well, you knew what that script was going to be. DeMar DeRozan. That's good though, I think. In a way, you get to not wait so long as DeMar DeRozan.
Totally unprecedented what he's doing.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, he's just remarkable.
DeRozan, the turn and the score as he kisses it off the glass.
But also get to the middle of the floor from that side for his little jump hook.
Well, still in the game. Brown chasing him. Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. Giannis against Horford. Makes him take a tough shot and he knocks it down.
So his passing windows are not there. And they're going to live with one-on-one. Giannis.
Green getting an opportunity, making the most of it. Giannis inside. An imperious, powerful move by
both ends of the floor.
Yeah, they certainly have. 13 fast break points. Giannis jump hook. Boy, he almost just like looked down at the net and just dropped it in.
Last couple of games, he's been really good. This game, he's knocking down his shot, which makes him even better.
Those new guys trying to find their flow. Here's Giannis trying to find his offensive flow. Jump hook. And Giannis now with 6 points to go. Giannis leaning in and bodying up against Dort for another 2. He's got a 30-point game. Giannis, a one-person offensive wrecking crew. Tries that jump hook once again. Make it 14.
Spin and dunk, but also get to the middle of the floor from that side for his little jump hook that he loves to do. It's good to have an infusion of youth into this lineup.
It is. Giannis jump hook. The Greek Freak has 13.
McBride guarding Lillard. Sidestep inside Giannis. Giannis spins. Towns played him well. Giannis backs it hard off the glass.
Dame dumping it off to Giannis, who's up against Allen. Cuts the lead to 1. And Giannis has 34 points.
Beautiful.
And Giannis and ISO. against Wade. Quick spin move, baseline, jump hook, he got it!
Set up Dean Wade for the open three.
A key 13-0 run that ends there with the Giannis bucket.
Keep your eye on Cornet. Good matchup here. Giannis on Drew. Baby hook.
Work at the big man in the air. Flip it to the left hand.
Nice. I'm telling you, these first 3 games.
4th in the league in fast break points.
Good matchup here.
Vucevic spins and puts it in. He's having a career year, 21 a game, 10 rebounds, 58% from the field.
Oh, the Vucevic just ran straight to the post. They went back to reset that screen. They switched it.
So now he's got Porzingis on up the hook over.
Tom Borwick will be proud.
Nice cut to the basket there by Malcolm Brogdon as the Wizards retake the lead by 1.
Malcolm Brogdon starting to find a rhythm.
Spin and score for Vucevic. And 11. Vucevic.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough matchup for Alex Saw.
Giddey fakes the shot, gets it to Vooch in the paint, backing in. The flip goes down.
Nightmare of a sequence for the Bulls. It looked like it would be 2 points for sure at the other end. Vucevic hooks and scores.
Make that step towards him, and as soon as he made that step, right pass, right finish.
Patient, high IQ move. Giddey plays through Vucevic. Vucevic looks to back in on Allen. Spins, takes a tough shot.
Looking to isolate. He's giving Bridges all he can handle tonight.
Vucevic, that left-handed hook. It's a nice, as you would say, you've now run amok. Vucevic against Towns, one-on-one, backing in, jump hook, left hand.
He saw some replies that mocked the fact that he was far away from the basket. He couldn't understand it, retweeted it. Josh Hart saw it.
There's one, and look at the middle of the zone right there.
Middle of the zone defense. Let Vucevic work. Turn around over Allen.
You got to attack the zone in the middle.
Here's Williams looking for Vucevic, who's got LeVert on him again. Bump the hook. Got the foul.
How about a foul? It's a push. Come on now.
Here's White into Vucevic against Gobert. Got the friendly touch.
Hit him with the Berlinitsky one-legged shot.
Can't get free from the excellent defender in Suggs. Vucevic banging away on Caldwell Pope with a tough turnaround shot.
Vucevic, man! I told you, feed the big man.
Chastised for his shooting his first 3 seasons. He is off to an excellent start this year.
Vucevic is open.
Here he is against Banchero. Flips it and scores.
There you go.
Vucevic facing up against Chet Holmgren. Trying to go to work at the big man in the air. Flips it to the left hand.
Nice. I'm telling you, these first 3 games,
Pick it up.
103.
You can't pick the ball up.
And he did. Vucevic against Daniel Tice.
Struggling.
No, not at all. Able to trap, dribble, and I'm telling you, he's getting more and more.
Usually teams on the tail end of a back-to-back. It's about a 6-minute window to get their legs and get the rhythm back. Zoo obviously has the brawn, but Holmgren has the reach, but over the top it's Zoo. Zoo goes to work on Ayton. Ayton gets him out of his comfort zone, and Zoo has to put up an awkward shot that falls. He had a lot of decent looks against Denver that didn't fall. That's the toughest shot he's made in the last couple of ball games.
Third quarter action. A 13-2 run from Minnesota, an 11-point lead. Zubac, the hook is good. Beautiful velocity to bank that in.
Harden to work it in. Wolves have to lock in. Zubac going at Gobert. Zubac short hook is money. Not the best this season for him.
Alex with a dozen. Zubac with that running hook shot. Beats Zubac with a double-double. 16 to go along with 12 boards.
Zubac on Porzingis. Croatia versus Latvia. And the baby hook falls. Because last year with the Celtics, he was kind of behind the scenes, pretty chill. Now when he takes over the practice and runs the defense, he's apparently the most intense guy.
Oh, yeah.
Now Zoo gets the touch, the one-toe spin to the baseline. The awkward floater is good for Zoo, and the Clippers have doubled up Sacramento.
You're welcome, Brian. You're welcome.
Drink some Zima, some Crystal Pepsi. Let's do it. As the Clippers win the tap, they'll have to start the fourth quarter as well. Ivica Zubac goes right to work on Goga Bitadze. Ivica Zubac struggling.
No, not at all. Able to crab dribble, and I'm telling you, he's getting more and more.
Zoo spins to the baseline. The floater is good for Zoo. Zoo starting way out of the wing. Just smashes his way inside on Eubanks and lays it in. Hard and efficient night on Friday. In a losing effort in Houston, tying himself with Ray Allen. Next three-pointer for him. Harden will separate he and Ray Allen. Will be chasing Steph Curry. Is Ivica Zubac.
His minutes were not in vain.
Yeah, had 14 points the other night of season high. Also, the rebounding numbers of season high was 7 of them. Zubac with the leaning hook. And again, the Rockets.
Call timeout after the door 3. Go right back into Zubac. Deep catch, and that time it was too deep for Caruso.
They have gone ice cold
I mean,
here.
78 points for the Kings.
Right?
You know, 7 minutes left in this game.
And Zubac give up, but George's just so talented, he can knock that one down.
Zubac goes to the left hand. Beautiful shot over Drummond.
In their early years, were able to get to the hype, and of course LeBron has exceeded it. Some will tell you he's the best player to ever play the game. You're not going to get much of an argument from many people anymore as Ivica Zubac lays it in.
Trying to get post-up position. You see right there, he's got it. He's locked in there.
5th assist for Smart. Siakam.
Such a load. Allowed him to then find Ja Morant for his rhythm 3.
Siakam backing down, still backing. Siakam one-on-one with Brandon Clark. Backs him down. Turnaround jumper is in for Siakam. Siakam was 6.
They weren't listening to that from Monty Williams because Monty Williams is a good basketball coach. The young people weren't willing to listen to it.
That rolls in for Siakam. He has 17.
Friday night after Thanksgiving, and we got to bring some level to them so they can give it back to us.
Cade Cunningham, such a tough matchup. Did you like what Jarris Walker did in the little bits that he guarded him?
Jarris had some good spurts, but it's not just an individual matchup.
One of the Achilles heels for the Pacers this year is building double-figure leads and giving them back. Big-time shot.
Well, it was a big-time shot, and that it was made as a great read.
But also without their rookie center, Donovan Clingan.
Oh, this all day. That's all day. There's just no chance you can guard Siakam with it.
Murphy had 20 to lead New Orleans.
See what they put Missy on. They want to get more length on it.
Didn't stop Pascal, did it?
Because otherwise you see how packed in the defense in, because you don't have, if you will, you don't have the three-point shooters you typically have, so you got some inside action. Pacers are taking advantage of it. Willie Green has seen enough.
Mathurin.
Good, really good pass.
Siakam at the rim and a foul.
Trying to get post-up position. You see right there, he's got it. He's locked in there nicely. Miles able to throw it over the top and get it to her.
Vernon Maxwell, those guys in the backcourt.
Now the one thing this group wants is they want Reed to be more aggressive.
Indiana has a use it or lose it timeout. Dallas does not. This is a big moment here for Washington against Siakam. And Siakam got around him and scores. Now it's an 8-point game. At the Pacers at the other end of the floor. They lead by 1. They're running Siakam down on the block a little bit more here in the last little bit. And he scores. Wow.
One of the great performances in Magic history. And it's not over. Siakam working Banchero. Fall-away jumper is good. Crowd was out of it for a long time. Indiana. Siakam. Turnaround fadeaway shot is good.
Dribbling out of trouble, he sets up Siakam. Pull up Jay over Hart, swish.
Plenty of game for that guy.
That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to keep their pace up on their offensive end to slow the Pacers down on their defensive end.
Turner in the post now.
Nice job.
Siakam one-on-one with Jalen. Goes to the fade and connects.
He is a load around the basket. We've seen so much of that.
Want to get Claxton off of Jokic and Finney-Smith doing his best, but he just continues.
Backing in, spinning, swatted away, stays with it. Oh, look at that up and under. I mean, he has so many counters.
Jokic off the window.
And, we're accustomed to seeing
3 triples now here this evening. He's 3 for 4, 15 points, 5 rebounds. He fights Jokic now on this end. Jokic fades away. Tough shot, but he used the window. It certainly has manifested itself here in this first half. Jokic works in on Allen. They're going to back in, floats it up, and floats it in. Jokic will operate from a number of different spots on that floor. This time he backs into Allen and muscles his way to the rim.
Lauren, it's interesting. Michael Malone really challenging this team. They've won a title, right? And aging a bit, but they still are just multi-talented, especially that man in Jokic as he gets the bucket and draws the foul tee. But over the last minute of play.
That's what we were saying about Keontae George, right? He is a young player, but he's learning fast. Great shot early in the offense.
Jokic with that hook shot.
The knock on him when he came out of college, he couldn't shoot. Knicks have made 13 of 24 threes tonight. Now Jokic in the lane, over the right shoulder, drops it home.
Marshall willing to get aggressive for himself or get him into offense.
A terrific free agent pickup for Dallas. Jokic deep again. And this time gets it to go. He's got 17 first half points. 8. Jokic wants the ball. He likes this matchup. Kleber trying his best, but it's not good enough, and a chance for a three-point play.
He's down there just engaged with Jokic, and it went on for several seconds before that. And finally, Jokic gets the ball, and that's the touchdown.
Backing in on Gafford. Gafford's got 5 fouls. Porter back to Jokic. Jokic in the lane, turning, twisting, and he puts it in. Now Jokic against Gafford. Jokic going to go to work. He's into the lane, bangs into Gafford, and they're allowing a little contact as Chet's numbers starting to improve. Jokic going to try it again. In the lane, puts up a hook shot and hits.
Julius Randle needs that in the second half, too.
10-point lead. Jokic into the lane, puts it up left-handed. Got it. So Jokic starting to go to work. Want to get it to Jokic. Now Abaji is guarding him. Mobile on the weak side, looking to come in and block when he can. Jokic in the lane, little hook shot is good. So Joker doing Joker things, MVP-like things down the stretch. Now Jokic against Kessler. Kessler, a big boy. Jokic, little hook shot. And he sprints back.
And you had Jokic leaking out. Denver does not have the size to compete if Jokic isn't in that paint.
Yeah, Jokic with that beautiful spin move.
Oklahoma City ended up getting it with the same record as the Nuggets as Jokic drops it in. Won the tiebreaker.